Good evening. Well, from where I'm standing, it's don't know what time it is. Daily dose of Savannah. Welcome to yet another vlog, guys. As I've mentioned, I am pleading and begging with you guys to like, to subscribe, to leave a comment, to share the video, and please follow me on my Instagram. My name is Natalie_Riva. Welcome to episode 1 of Why We Need to Leave Men Alone. By the time you see this video, I would have a caption for it, but I know this line would be a part of it. This is a story time about how my ex almost left me on the freeway. Stay tuned to find out why. So, welcome, guys. I wanted to have this little story time. This is episode 101 of Why We Need to Leave Men Alone. Right? And anyway, look, I'm not sure what the title of this video is going to be, but this part is going to be part of it. This is literally how my ex almost left me on the road, on the freeway. Not just the road, but a very busy freeway. I don't remember what that freeway is, but it's the one just below. You know when you take it off ramp from when you come from DK and you turn right? That part. I don't know what that off ramp is called, but whatever it is. But anyway, so many moons ago, I was dating this gent and a very insecure somebody, all right? And I really didn't get why he was insecure, because he was literally my first boyfriend. He had absolutely no competition. Absolutely no competition. But anyway, so this gent and I, he what he normally did, right? He would go through my likes, like he'll check my likes on Facebook on who likes my pictures, and he'll ask me, why is this gent always liking your stuff? And I'm sitting there thinking, I mean, I don't see who likes I don't have time to check who likes my stuff, but I mean, I do, but I didn't, the point was not to make him think that I am bothered, but anywho, so now there's this gent from the East Rand. So I had this habit of sort of adding people on if I see a very good looking dude on people people you may know, I'll add that nigga on, right? So I had a habit of constantly doing that. All right. So I added this gent, this very good looking gent from East Rand, and little did I know that he was going to be the death of me. Cool. So this gent, so I post a picture, a very cute picture, and this gent comes onto my comment section and he's like, "Ayo muhle sis." Little did I know that comment was gonna send me. It was going to send me. Anywho, so this gent then says, so my boyfriend at the time sees that comment, right? And then he goes to this gent's DM and he's like, can you leave my girl alone, or something along those lines, I think. This gent says to him, "Ganti uthuswa yini?" You know what I mean? And now that pisses him off, and then he comes to me and he's like, "Yeah, so you really are busy with this dude." I'm like, "But why? Kanti uthuswa yini?" Sorry. You know how mad he got by the fact that we used the same line on him, because now it looks like me and this gent are really talking, and we weren't. And he says to me, so are you gonna use the same line that he used to show me ukuthi niyakhuluma vele? And I'm like, but no, baby, it's not like that. Like, I'm trying to, you know what I mean? It's not like that. It's not what you think. I've never even spoken to him. I can show you that we're not talking. It's like, yeah, I can you delete it, so you're gonna show me. And I was just like, nah, bruh. There's just no way this makes sense, right? Cool. So we get over that part, and I get over that part, right? But a part of me again, then I'm thinking about this gent, and I'm like, I don't think he realizes how bad this makes me look to this gent. That if you're so insecure about your girl, then it means Wuti, like, she's not worth it, you know? It means Wuti is so loose that you need to constantly be worried about what she's doing. So bad that you honestly need to then you need to inbox niggas like this. And it didn't only look bad on me, it looked bad on him too, because then, you know what I mean? But I don't think he thought about it that far. But anyway, so we keep fighting back and forth. He's asking me about this gent. This is like almost a week now that we're arguing about this guy. We cannot have a conversation without this guy popping up. You know what I mean? And I keep saying to him, like, you're fighting me about somebody that I've never even met. You know what I mean? He's like, yeah, but you haven't met him, but you're gonna meet him at some point. And I was just like, I ain't gonna get him. So towards my birthday, the day before my birthday, on the 27th of September, he says to me, so what are you doing for your birthday? And I'm like, no, I'm probably just gonna go to the mall, buy myself cake, and come back home. And he's like, yeah, so I'm not gonna be part of your plans this year. I'm like, no, it's not like that. It's just that you mad at me and I don't know whether to include you in my plans or not. He's like, you'll tell me where you go, you'll tell me where you want to go, I'll take you. All right, I'm cool. I'm thinking, oh, my man, bro, like he gonna cut all of that out just to make me happy on my birthday. Bro, listen. So I'm sitting there, okay, getting ready, and I'm excited. I'm getting ready, I'm bathing, I'm telling my dad, oh, later, you know what I mean? My dad's like, oh, okay, get ready. Pella, I'll be in men's car. Get better jumpsuit, like a super short jumpsuit. Got a kimono yana on, got sandals, you know, really miririana. I like cute. I mean, I look cute. All right, sharp. So Mans comes through and he calls me and he's like, I don't know, but you know when you have a feeling something is bad's gonna happen? That's exactly how I felt. No, he says to me, ngingaphandle. And I born, mind you, the car that you drove at the time, there was no way that you won't hear it. I heard that car when you came through, and I was just like, this nigga is here, and my stomach just turned. And I was just like, you know what? Maybe he's gonna, he's really gonna, you know, he's gonna be a gent, you know. And then I got out and I got into his car, and he looked okay. He looked okay. He was so blank I couldn't read him, but he looked pretty okay. We drive off, and when we get to the bridge in Diepkloof, in Ghost Town, there's a bridge there on the freeway. He starts talking. And I knew then that this is not gonna end well. And he's like, so are you gonna tell me who this guy is? And I'm like, but baby, I thought we talked about this. He's like, you talked about it, I haven't. Are you gonna tell me who this person is or not? And I'm like, but I don't know him. And he's like, so how did he get to your Facebook? And I'm like 90% of the people that I have there, I don't know. And he's like, okay, why is he the only one who has the balls to text you? And I'm sitting there thinking, this man looks so pissed. I feel like he's gonna slap me across my face. Now I'm sitting there, and one thing about me, my face, please don't touch my face. I'm so scared that what if he hits me? Anyway, I'm trying to defend myself here, and he keeps saying to me, so you're defending him? And I'm like, but I'm not defending you. I'm telling you I don't know him. He's like, I'm gonna ask you again. Stop lying to me. I'm a big boy. I can take it. And I'm like, honestly, baby, angazi. He's like, stop lying to me. The fact that you're lying to me is pissing me off the most. It's not even about what you and this guy, what you guys are doing. The one part that pisses me off the most is the fact that you keep lying to me. Yo. And I'm sitting there thinking, bro, I ain't even lying. I'm telling you the truth. This is the only truth. And then I keep quiet. And it's like, am I talking to myself? And I'm like, but baby, I don't know what to say. And he was like, yeah, when you were on the phone, you had stuff to say. Now suddenly I'm here and you can't speak. And I was just like, because I don't know what to say to you. He keeps quiet. We drive, right? We keep driving. And then now he gets to this freeway that I'm talking about, right? I don't remember what freeway that was. But now he asks me before we get there. He says to me, Uyapi. And I'm like, question of, where are you going? And I'm like, no, I wanted to go to Eastgate. And it's like, are you going to Eastgate because you're going to meet that guy? Mind you, he's already stalked this guy and he knows he lives in the East Strand. So in his head, I'm going to wherever this man is. I'm headed that direction because I'm going to meet up with this man. And I'm just like, no, because I used to work at a promotions company in Eastgate. So I was familiar with Eastgate Mall, so it made sense for me to go to Eastgate Mall. But to him, no, you're lying. You are a liar. And then I said to him, no, it's because we has now so it's easier for me. It's like and I'm like, but I'm not lying. He's like, that's all you step. Yo. That's why you step. And I was just like, yazi lento icabangayo akusiyo. I mean, qhubeka ungenza islima, bongenza islima this whole time. Sisi uyapi? And I'm like, I want to go to Eastgate. Atusaphinda ngalento yakhe Eastgate. Ushiya amamall angaka igasi, ushiya Jabulani Mall, ushiya iMaponya, wena ufuna ukuya Eastgate. So ufuna ukungimoshela ipetrol mina kahle kahle ngidrive ngikuse Eastgate. Sorry. So now I'm sitting there thinking, I'm like, okay, baby, singaya naso Southgate, it's fine. It's like, so from the Southgate, man. I'm like, but I need to ute. I tell you, boyfriend, I can't ufuna. I'm sitting there thinking, where's this conversation going? How is this conversation going to help me at this current juncture? And it's like, you know what, it's fine. I'll take you wherever you want to go. I'll drop you off and you can call your boyfriend and ask him to come fetch you. Yeah, but I happy. Now I'm standing there. I'm defeated. All right. Now, when we drive there, I don't know what switched, but something changed his mind, right? Now, he says to me, so tell me, because now my phone is on my lap, right? And this is a phone that he bought me. It's a Samsung something that he gave to me. And then he says to me, so kahle angiboni ne? And I'm like, we were quiet, bruh. When did we get here? I mean, we were quiet. I was starting to feel like we were getting somewhere because now he was driving towards that direction and he was not saying anything. Now, I think he looked on the left. He looked at my phone and remembers him. He's like, and I'm like, what did I do now? And I look at him and I'm like, yeah. athi uyangifebela ifoni yami engikuthengele yona athi ngicela ukhiphe leso sim card lapho. Oh no, he says to me ngicela ungiphe ifoni yami, and I give him the phone, right? And he tries to go through it, but because he's driving and that freeway is pretty busy, I think he didn't have time to do what he wanted to really do. And because I mean, I've got other stuff going on the phone, I was just like, okay, ngicela sim card yami. And he looks at me like, he looks at me like, zokubulala wena. You know that look when you can just tell that, yeah, I'm about to die, bro. And then he's like, akuna sim card ozoyithola la. Mabakufuna bazokuthola la. Zoyiphendula le phone. Bro, now I'm stressed. Now I'm really stressed, right? I mean, yeah, it wasn't that gent, but I mean, we're entertaining other people just for the sake of entertaining them. Not necessarily because there's anybody you like or you're cheating on a nigga. It's just talking to people. But to him, it's not just talking to people. Now this brother right next to me, broski's mad, right? And he's just like, owatshela my boyfriend wakho wonke ukuthi ngiphethe ifoni yakho mabakufuna bazokuthola. That's it. Anyway, he decides, you know what? Actually, let me go through this phone. Because umuntu angifuna sim card. Wenzakalani la? Hi. Broski stops in the middle of the freeway. Mind you, ugel ugcoke jumpsuit. A short, because why? Because I'm gonna be in man's car. Why am I worried about clothes? Anyway, I don't know what stopped him from going through my phone, right? Now he stops again. He wants to argue about this man again. I'm like, but we can't have this conversation again about this man. I've already told you what's going on. And then he says to me, he's your type. He's a yakufanela vele, you know. Melujole namandaba, so I mean angiyenja ngithi. Huh? I'm just like, what? Anywho, he's like, just looking at you disgusts me. And I'm like, I'm so cute. Why am I just... Anyway, he's just like, what? Athi ungizwile. Cela uphume emotweni yami. I was just like, and then ngizofika kanjani? And I asked him, I'm like, so ngizofika kanjani endlini? And then he's like, angazi. Wangafonela outside Kickland. And I was just like, I'm not gonna sit here and aggravate this man. I'm going to get out the car. Mind you, I don't even have a phone because he's got my phone now. I get out of the car. He sort of drives off, but not drive off, because he drove off and he stopped. And then when he stops, I'm standing there in my little jumpsuit. Jumpsuit with my skinny legs, because I was very thin at the time, with my skinny legs, standing there with all these trucks passing by and having absolutely no mercy on me. So ingabinanto, I'm standing there and I have my hands folded like this, and now these men with trucks start passing by. The first one's like, yellow bone, you know how people are, yellow bone. And I'm standing there and I don't know what to do with myself. And I look at this man and I could tell he was just looking at me, trying to see and then another one passes. The other one passes and they're asking if they should take me with, and I'm just thinking, bro, even if I was that brave, you're not even going my direction. So where am I going? So he reverses by the yellow lane. He reverses and he's like, asahambe ngithi wena umuhle. I'm standing there in absolute shock. Ngithi wena umuhle. Naba amadoda afuna ukuhamba nawe, I'm pretty sure khona uzoma la eventually yakuyise la ufuna ukuya khona. Oza ngikuhambise escape mall uhambe uhlangana neboyfriend yakho. Ngiyeke nje ukuhluphana nawe ngoba mina ngislima la kuwe. I get in the car and I keep quiet. And he gives me my phone. Athatha na iphone yakho. Angifuni ukubona ukuthi kwenzakalani efonini yakho. Maybe ngizomelwa inhliziyo. Okay. So we drive now. Now we have complete silence in the car. Like complete silence in the car. So we drive now, we get to Escape Mall. Right? And he's like, "Na imall yakho. Ngishiye kuyiphi entrance?" I don't remember whether it was which entrance, but the top entrance is where we used to like going with my colleagues at the time. And then I'm like, yeah, I want to go to in that entrance. And he's like, okay, ngizokushiya khona. And then when we parked there, he says to me, so when do you get to call your man? And I'm like, what man? It's like this boyfriend of yours that's here to pick you up. And I'm like, but how many times must I tell you that I'm not dating him? I'd say, you're not dating him, you're doing what? And I'm just like, are we still having this conversation? Now I'm starting to get pissed now. I'm like, but I've already answered all these questions that you kept asking me. And he's like, okay, I just delay. Ungaphuma emotweni yami. And I mean, the taxi rank is not far, so gladly I'll get out. And I get out and he pulls me by my jumpsuit. And he's like, into ifunayo velele. I'm like, what? He's like, you into ifunayo le. I'm just sitting there thinking, aibo puti. Ithini ngele. He's like, I'm like, ini. Atufuna slugani. And I'm like, no, but you said I must get out of your car. Athi amaphuma kushukuthi vele ufuna slugani. Yo. I'm like, death me again. Decrease me. Yeah? Hi guys. And I'm like, but no, that's not what I want. It's just that you said I must get out of your car. So that's exactly what I'm doing. It's like, Ian, you want us to break up? Well, I'm like, no. And it's like, then, Ian, I'm getting out of your car like you asked me to. I'd say, I'm sitting there thinking, there's a lot going on here. What? Which one is this one? Anywho, I sit there and I'm starting now I'm begging and I'm just like, you know what? That's not what it is, baby. You are overthinking it. There's absolutely nothing going on. I'm not entertaining this guy. I haven't even spoken to him. I can show you my inbox and I promise you there's nothing going on. He's like, if you say so. And then I say to him, you know what, I think I'm just gonna go get into a taxi and go home because I don't think I'm going to enjoy my birthday anymore at all. So we're blaming me that you didn't enjoy your birthday. I'm like, no baby, that's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying, like, I don't have the energy anymore of getting up to anything. That's okay. So you wasted my petrol all the way here for you to decide, you're not gonna do this anymore. And I was just like, no, that's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying, I don't feel like it anymore. And I just honestly want to just go home and sleep. And then now he says to me, Asambeke, let's ufuna ukwenzani. Now I must pretend that I'm okay. This whole time, I must pretend like I'm fine when I'm not. And all I want to do is crawl into my bed and cry. But anyway, we stick it out. We go into the mall and we chill there, we eat, and then we watch a movie. All right. He picked me up at around 11. We only got inside Eastgate Mall at 4:30. What a wow. So now we're in there, and guess what movie is playing? The Perfect Guy. The bloody irony. The Perfect Guy. And guess what? We watched it. All of it. So, moral of the story: just leave men alone, bro. There's no way. So, living in the South Africa that we live in, load shedding. At least I've got my candles on. All I wanted to say was, please leave Nguni man alone. Wama easier to deal with, I think. You know, rather you date Betty men, but ultimately, you will have less to deal with. Anyway, don't forget to dollar what you must there. Please like, please subscribe, please comment. I really do appreciate the comments. Good night.